Alright, it is that time of the week again, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for you to sit back and listen to my top 5 anime for the week. We have a couple of honorable mentions because we had a couple of things that were just at 8, and we had to pick two of them to actually highlight. Those were Nippon Sangaku, and where we got to see basically different factions in the city that our MC has gotten to going into the fighting each other over things. Uh, and Petals of Reincarnation, where we got to see all of the different, well, most of the different main characters, well, all of the good guys anyway, coming together and using their powers. It was weird for some of them though, because like Isaac Newton he has a head that's an apple, and I don't know why. Well, I know why, but it just doesn't make sense to actually do that. I do love that he gets gravity powers though. Um, yeah, those are the two things that we can just scooch on over to the side. But getting into our actual top 5, we're going to start off with Gals Can't Be Kind to Otakus, which this is the great kind of rom-com that I am here for. Because in this show, we get to see a guy that's hyperfixation is legally distinct from Pokemon, and a girl who is also just as obsessed with it, which is our brunette friend over on the side. Which, in and of itself, would have been fine. It would have been great if it was just like, hey, this is the person I share this thing with. This is her best friend who we kind of have to hide this from. But because she hears them talking so excitedly about this product, she decides to go and read some. And that sets him off and gets him rambling, which leads to scenes like this. And my god, every nerd wishes that they have a woman looking at them like that. I love it when my wife looks at me like that. And yeah, this let me tell you, this shit is going to be great. Next up is Marriage Toxin. We're just gonna skip straight through. We're going to get Marriage Toxin, which is a show about a assassin. He's a poisoner. He's the master of poisons, and he is basically being told that if he won't marry somebody and continue the lineage, his cousin, who I'm pretty sure is meant to be some kind of queer, is going to get married off to a man. They're going to have to leave their girlfriend and basically be the one to actually have kids. So he's like, no, 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 I'm not doing that to you. You are the best part of my family, the only part of my family I can actually tolerate. I'm going to get married. He has this realization while he's meant to be assassinating the blonde, who is a husband killer. He goes around and seduces men, gets them to leave him all of their money, thinking that he's a she, and just moves on. And basically, he gets caught, and our MC basically looks at him and says, "Hey, if you help me get married, we can call us settled." And just, I'm looking at some of the things in this show, and we're in for some hype because we're going to get all different kind of assassination masters. We do see one other one in this episode who is the master of bugs, and literally has bugs crawling under his skin. Creepy as hell. But also at one point he makes giant centipedes come out of his feet and just stands on them, and they scurry him away so he doesn't have to run. Which, honestly, creepy as hell. Also funny. Up next, we have what some people are calling the anime of the season already, Witch Hat Atelier. This is our number 3 slot. Actually, an image from episode 2 because this is one of my early in the week shows. This is. We actually got 2 episodes. Sorry, this is from episode 3 because we got 2 episodes last week. And the premise of it is that, hey, this girl finds out how magic is cast in their world. And normally, witches have this thing going around about them that you can only use magic if you were born into a bloodline that lets you, or something to that effect. It's either you've got to have the bloodline or you've got to be born with the ability to do it. Turns out that's a load of crap. And what you can do is it's actually just drawing specific patterns with magic ink. That's all you need. And we find this out because our main girl sees a witch casting it. Witch in this world is a gender neutral term. realizes that the magic book she was sold as a small child, that's meant to just be a magic picture book, actually has these symbols all the way through it. And the one she was sold was actually a quill or some kind of pen, and the orb at the end of it is actually an inkwell. So she accidentally turns her mother to crystal, and now she's being taken off to be a witch in this guy's. She's become one of the apprentices for this guy. But it is a lot of cute girls doing cute things, but also the female gaze is going to hit the guy that she's apprenticing under like a truck, because he is just built for it. Like, he's not too bad on the eyes. He is designed to be attractive for women, though. In our number 2 slot, we have Kill Blue. This one is airing on Netflix. Basically, our MC is one of the best assassins in the world. We've got a couple of these this season. But he gets suddenly 17, or whatever it was, 17 again, where he is being reverted to a teenager and told, hey, the director of the Assassins organization, his daughter is in middle school. You need to go protect her because you're a teenager now. You can. We're not given any explanation for why he's a teenager. We're not given any explanation for why that guy's daughter isn't homeschooled. As far as I'm aware, we've yet to meet that daughter, because we are going through and just seeing some weird and wacky shenanigans happening. Such as a guy rocks up naked or in his underwear, one or the other, and a mask on, and this guy has to stop him from harassing people, but he's not allowed to let them see him doing it. So he blows up canisters to make smoke clouds and then messes this guy up. It is going to be a great... Honestly, it gives Sakamoto Days vibes, but peak Sakamoto Days, and this is only episode 1. So it seems like it's going to be a good Assassin's show. And last but not least, in our number 1 slot, we have Akane Banashi. Probably butchering that pronunciation. But this is a show that's making me want to learn Japanese with a passion, because it's a show about Rengoku, I believe it was, which is a traditional Japanese art form where storytellers who have been trained in it come in and tell a story, but from multiple perspectives. Like, they're not telling a story, they are the story itself. So they embody different characters. They're not allowed to move from their position. So they can move their arms and upper body. They cannot get up and move around. And the story that was told was scared of Monju. And I've now started watching these performances on YouTube. But there's like 2 guys that do it in English. Neither of them do as well as this show did. That's our top 5 for the week, and a couple of honorable mentions, I suppose. Let me know down below what your favorite thing this season so far is, and yeah, I'll catch